Say hi, guys.
That's nice. Oh, are we on? Are we
Yeah.
talking already? Hi. Well, it's the 1-year anniversary of the Todd and Erin Morning
Oh,
stream.
wait.
So it's a little informal today.
Can I do one already?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
3.
Oh,
Nice.
Yay.
Do it again. I want to
Oh,
do
they
it.
smell
was
good
weak.
too.
Jeez. At the camera.
All right. Thank you, baby.
They smell like caps when I was a kid. Nice.
Yeah.
Someone will clean that up. Woo. Morning cam. Let's go to the morning cam.
All right. It's brought to you by Brio Technologies, your experts in lighting, sound, and video. Join yourself into the new century. Go to brioaudiovisual.com. This is really exciting. 1 year. Did you think we would make it 1 year?
Oh gosh, 1 year of getting up so early.
God bless
But it's
you.
so fun.
God bless you.
It's so
What was
We
your-
were used to that part, so it wasn't a problem. But
So,
for you,
what was your first impression? It was like suddenly you're going from writing news and hard news and all this stuff, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we want you to play around in a show, and
Yeah.
then you met us, and it's like
Yeah.
things changed direction kind of quick for you.
Yeah, but that's great, isn't it? I was just like, well, because I listened to you guys. You know, I used to listen to you guys on the radio.
Really?
And all that. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I was like, super scared and intimidated for about 5 minutes, and then I was like, no, I love these.
Then you
guys.
realize we're just jerks.
I'm trying to think of all of our favorite times. I love the 4th of July road trip we did.
Yeah.
That was good, where we force-fed you American snacks. which
That was great, wasn't it?
And there's all the times that you've like force-fed us British snacks backs. You always were nice though. You always gave us the good ones. Oh, it's.
We have trouble. We have trouble with a cake.
Well, no. They were really sweet at the bakery, and they were like, "No, we want to make you guys a special 1-year cake. Give me a picture, and I'll put all your faces on it." And then Todd went, "No, I want to draw it myself."
All of us are going to draw it ourselves.
Yeah.
We
Do
have
our own faces.
the tubes of frosting.
It's so much more exciting that way, isn't
All right, so I'm going to hand this over. All right, I'm going to put this camera down for a second.
It's chaos.
It is chaos. Welcome to
That's
the
a good
show.
thing, right?
All right, I'm going to put this in front of you.
Yeah.
By the way, we're going to have a lot of giveaways throughout the day today. I want you to keep checking back on Facebook because
Okay.
every few minutes, well, I'm lying, every few hours, we're going to have more giveaways for you. So
Give her the weapons.
it's a way of celebrating all day long because we don't care when you're watching. We want to bribe you.
Frosting, please.
All right,
Frosting,
who's
please.
going to be first? Which color?
Daisy's going to do this while we talk about a couple
Okay.
things.
All right, you need your yellow then for
Which
your
one?
hair.
So which one? Are you in the middle, Todd?
Daisy, me, Aaron.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
And like your head. Because I'm sure this will be like a Pinterest piece of work.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Pretty much.
Okay.
All right, so we want to talk about what first, Aaron?
What do you want to start with, baby?
I want to talk about Apple.
Oh, this is so
Now,
cool.
let me say this first. Amazon and who are the other two that are doing it?
Amazon's doing it also. Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett, and they had announced this about a month ago where they're like, we're going to start our own healthcare system. We're going to start our own system that's going to be logical and sensible, and it's not going to cost a stupid amount of money.
Right.
And everyone was really thrilled, and everyone's like, we're going to watch this. This could be the big model for the rest of the country.
Right.
And now Apple, not to be outdone, is opening their very own healthcare system for all of their employees.
Get out of here.
And they're calling it sane, sensible, and compassionate, which I think is really, really exciting. So
That's crazy.
it gives us one more. They said it will be a unique concierge-like healthcare experience enabled by technology.
What's
But it is cool. They have health tracking.
Right.
Then they have a health kit and research kit platform. So this actually helps doctors track employees, and it also gives them a chance to share information with other researchers and other doctors.
Oh, I see.
In order to help develop some better plans. So
Right.
so we're looking at two different modeling systems now.
Right.
And they're both really exciting to me. I mean, I have enormous hope because if this could work, these are the smartest minds in the country. So if this could work either on the Amazon.com Berkshire Hathaway side, or if it can work on the Apple side, where it's a model that we could use for the rest of the nation, that would be fantastic.
Plus, you'd have to go buy a Fit thing. The
Apple Watch,
You'd
yeah.
have to get the Apple Watch. And
Do you
that's...
still have your Fitbit, Daisy?
Yeah. Look at how pretty
Your
I am.
lips
Oh,
are
nice,
adorable.
nice.
My nose is green.
But your
My
lips are perfect.
Eyebrows are green. Yeah, I have my Fitbit. You want to know how many steps I've done today?
All right, just today.
Today I've done 1,125.
What's your goal?
Really?
10,000.
Wow.
The
you're off to a
average
good start.
American person does like 5,000.
It's only 7 in the morning.
Yeah, that's not bad,
What do
huh?
you dance in the shower?
Daisy's
That's
very
crazy.
spunky.
I dance in the shower.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
She's spunky. You know how it
It's
is.
so fun.
All right, why don't you go
Now,
get ready
Kara,
for
this
news?
is awesome.
Okay.
And
We'll have to do your hair afterwards.
Yeah, I'll do my hair next.
All right. Daisy's news, of course, is brought to you by the following people. First of all, always Black Friday, where it's 30 to 75% off every day. You can go to 12th Street in Ogden, or if you want to, you can go online and take a look at the merchandise there. Also by Denali Performance Medical Center. If you've got joint issues, back issues, like maybe constant migraines, these are the guys that can get rid of them for you and without opioids. And All Utah Plumbing, Heating, and Air, 24/7 emergency service. It's allutahplumbing.com.
And with fireworks, here's Daisy with information.
Hello everyone, here's what's making news on Friday, March 2nd on GephartDaily.com. An elderly bountiful man and a Samoan woman who were injured in a head-on crash Wednesday afternoon have died from their injuries, Utah Highway Patrol said. Donald Edgington, 91, and Epimesa at Onu, 36, of Tafunu, American Samoa, were initially in critical condition but died at the hospital. A third person injured in the crash was expected to survive. The accident occurred on Legacy Parkway near the Glover's Lane intersection about 1:15 p.m. Wednesday. Edgington was driving a Volvo in the wrong direction in the northbound lanes, and it struck a white Chrysler occupied by two people. At Onu was a passenger in the Chrysler. All three injured in the crash were wearing seat belts. The South Jordan Police Department is asking for the public's help in identifying the suspect or suspects responsible for shooting out vehicle windows in the area of Bangor Highway and 114th South. On February 28th, around 7:30 p.m., an unknown suspect or suspects shot out the front passenger window of three vehicles with a small steel ball bearing, which police believe was shot from a slingshot. In one incident, the front passenger was struck by the ball bearing but was not seriously injured. If anyone has information about who may be responsible for these incidents, they're asked to call the South Jordan Police Department at 801-840-4000. And first-time Salt Lake City Councilman Derek Kitchen has announced he plans to run for Utah State Senate District 2, the seat being vacated by Senator Jim DeBacchus. Kitchen will join former University of Utah political science professor Tim Chambliss and attorney Nadia Mahalati, who have also announced they will run. DeBacchus announced February 20th that he will not be seeking re-election to the Utah Senate this year, with some speculating that he may run for Salt Lake City mayor. And time now for the Wasatch Front weather, brought to you by our proud sponsors at Brio Technologies, Utah's #1 audio-visual business. Though it's a very mild day today, we're likely to have snow. The high is going to be in the low 50s Friday, then drop about 10 degrees Saturday, with Sunday likely to be in the upper 30s. Lows will be in the high 20s and low 30s. That's it for now. For more news and weather 24/7, go to GephartDaily.com. For now, Todd and Erin, back to you.
All right, everyone. All Utah Plumbing. Thank you, Daisy, by the way. All Utah Plumbing, Heating, and Air. If you've got questions, you want to upgrade your system, they've got some great deals going on right now. The best service, the best guarantee in the Valley. Go give them a shot. AllUtahPlumbing.com. Well, we continue on our first anniversary of decorating our cake, and you're going to use up all the red.
I'm not really a ginger. I just don't have any brown.
All right. Well, pick another color. You're monochromatic.
I'm going to. All
And
right,
then-
tell me something good.
Wait, you have to write your name above it, too.
Okay. Tell me something good. It's brought to you by Always Black Friday, where it is 30 to 75% off every day. Sorry, I brushed the mic there, Richard. And that's the most important part of that. But
You want
this is
the story?
such a cool story.
This is a cool story.
You're going to love this.
All right. It's been 25 years since Chris Street, he was a basketball player, all right? And he made the most consecutive, this is in college, the most consecutive free throws. How many do you think it would be?
I'm giving myself cat's eye eyeliner.
Nice.
Oh, that just
How
tripped on
many
my
do you
thing.
think it would be?
Now, this is high school or college?
College.
Like a crazy amount, I guess. I'm not even sure.
It's like 34.
No frickin' way.
34. Karl Malone could have used that back in the day.
Really? That many?
34, right. And that stood since 1993 with the Hawkeyes. Well, there's a player on the team who is he's really good, Bohannon, and he got fouled. and they were keeping track. You kind of keep track of these things. You
Oh,
know,
like a shirt.
like when Stockton got another steal, and they would actually stop the game and give him a round of applause because
Oh
he
yeah,
knew
because stats are everything, especially in sports.
he just broke the record, in the NBA. Anyway, so this kid, he gets fouled. He goes up to the line. They give him the ball, and he misses on purpose.
Why would you do that?
He misses on purpose.
Why?
To honor the player, because that player died 3 days after he set the record.
So he didn't want to break the record and move it out of the books because he wanted to honor his memory.
His parents were there too. So he just, boom, off the backboard.
That is the coolest thing I've ever heard.
That is such a cool story.
I can't even imagine that kind of teammanship, though, that you would remember that and be so respectful and not want to, erase that memory. And especially for his folks. That's so incredible.
The Ohio Hawkeyes were only up by 8 when he did it.
Oh, I'm sure his coach is like, that's great. Yes. No problem. I'm just watching my career go
just
away.
College football, basketball, right?
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, my gosh.
What an incredibly sweet kid. And this is like a 22-year-old, 21-year-old having that kind of memory and going, okay, I've got to do this to honor him. I can't take this away.
Right.
That is so cool.
Now, Daisy, come on back in.
All right. Now, Christopher's, I wanted to say thank you guys once again. First anniversary, and we're weirding out, and we've got a whole bunch of prizes today, by the way. Lovely things. So we want you to check back on Facebook throughout the day in order to enter to win a whole bunch of lovely things. But for Christopher's, we wanted to give this away right now. Congratulations to Janet Jepson. It's you've got dinner at Christopher's, you and 3 friends. They will treat you like the little princess you deserve to be. And if you would like to enter to win for next week, all you have to do is go to one of our Facebook pages. Doesn't matter when you're watching the show. You go to Gephardt Daily, Gephardt Approved, say hi. If you're on the conversation here with the rest of us on the Todd and Erin page, just mention Christopher's, and boom, you're ready to go. And ideally, we'll be drawing you next week. Oh, your hair looks really good. That's very you.
Look at that.
This is
Yours looks good too.
Todd was accusing me of taking all the red, and I'm not really a ginger, but they didn't have any brown.
This is to celebrate our first anniversary, 1-year anniversary on the show.
They wanted to do a fancy picture cake with all 3 of us and some glamour shot, and Todd went, no.
We couldn't afford it.
We could do this instead. It would be cooler.
No, this is super fun. I'm using all the yellow. What color is your hair going to be, Todd?
Thinning.
We'll make it blue.
Yeah, maybe blue hair.
It's a scalp color.
And I have to write my name. Huh?
All right, so you're going to do that. I want to tell. Oh yeah, everybody has to do it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
First anniversary. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's an empty.
Right at the camera.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was loud.
That was a loud one.
All right.
Nice.
Yay.
We could have had balloons fall from the ceiling and stuff, but too much effort.
That was a lot of effort.
We chose not to.
Yeah, we're against that.
I think we should go for a break, and coming back, toilet paper Taiwan, don't do it.
I had no idea that this could be a national crisis.
What's coming up next?
The Todd and Erin Morning Stream is brought to you by UtahCreditApproval.com. Bad things happen to good people, but you can get your credit back on track and get a reliable automobile by giving them a call. 801-404-7201. And also by Columbus Travel with spectacular deals on cruises and all-inclusive vacations. Go to ColumbusVacations.com. And all Utah Plumbing, Heating, and Air, where they have a winter special that they can check out your furnace and make sure that it's operating efficiently, saving you hundreds of dollars in energy bills. Just go to allutahplumbing.com. Did you know that you can catch the Todd and Erin Morning Stream on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, and GephartDaily.com any time of the day or night?
At Always Black Friday, we love a good deal. We buy new and used products at a discount so we can pass on the savings to you. And we're Gephardt approved. From electronics to clothing to appliances. If you want it, we have it at discount prices. Visit our eBay store or come to our warehouse at 865 West 12th Street in Ogden. Always Black Friday, where you can find Black Friday deals all year round.
Happy Black Friday!
All right, we're back. It's the Todd and Erin Morning Stream here on GephartDaily.com, and it is our 1-year anniversary. We're almost to 3 million hits, meaning that 3 million different times you looked at the show.
Management just
stuns me.
Management just handed this to us. We have to clean up when they're done.
Surprise! All right, let me enjoy it while we can then.
Taiwan.
This is hysterical. The toilet paper crisis. Who knew this?
Who has a toilet paper?
Okay, they were taking pictures at Costco because Even in Taiwan, there is a Costco.
No, there isn't.
And they were announcing, look at these pictures, and they were announcing that the price on toilet paper was about to go up dramatically the next month. This would be March, because of like some sort of tax that they were trying to initiate.
No, actually, I did skim over this.
Okay.
Pulp.
Pulp?
Wood pulp. So you take fast-growing trees and you grind them up and you make pulp, which makes paper, which makes toilet paper. And that was going to go up 30%, so you're going to pass that on to the consumer.
There was pandemonium. There was panic. They sold out. People were freaking out and stealing toilet paper out of other people's baskets. There was fisticuffs over the toilet paper, and people were freaking. And as you can see, the pink was very, very, very popular.
I know, I saw that.
They were literally saying that they had emptied out like every supermarket in the country, like in one day. That's concerned people were with their sanitary products.
How good is the Taiwanese economy going?
Taiwan, always spectacular. They have a very thriving industry because they
So
import
what's up
everything
with 30% on toilet paper?
People treasure their toilet paper.
When you were in college, did you ever take toilet paper?
Well, I actually was in luck because I lived by one of the sorority houses that was always getting TP'd, so I would just go out and collect it.
Nice. Then you take it inside, right?
Well, yeah, waste not, want not.
Okay,
You know,
but inside.
inside.
Okay.
I did have plumbing, honey. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's nice.
I have to admit, during certain periods of my life, in college, and a restroom, and a store, and gas station, you know, it's just because newspaper is not good.
No.
No.
It's not like you think it's going to be.
No.
Okay, you do have to explain this, though, because this is really bizarre. The speeding cams. What happened?
Let's just watch this, okay? Go ahead and watch this. I'm not going to say anything else. Go.
Wow.
Angry, isn't he?
He really doesn't like speeding cams. What is he doing?
That's the camera. Throws it across the street.
Wow. Is his friend in the getaway car or something?
So anyway, listen. He did this 11 times that night. He was a little ticked.
Okay.
Security cameras didn't get the license plate, by the way. I would have done this a little differently, but still. Okay, so here's the deal.
He managed to get 11?
Those units are speeding cameras. The amount of money that these people made on this. Here it is. 11 speed cameras just like that. You'd think they'd be up in the air, right?
So it's like revenue generators,
Remember they had that here for a while.
Yeah.
Not just revenue. I mean, a huge amount of revenue. $994,000.
They pulled almost $1 million off the speeding.
Oh, no, $99 million. $99 million in revenues in 2016.
Get out!
$99 million.
Well, you know, the funny thing is that on the YouTube video that they put out, the police put out, like, could you help us identify the perpetrator? Everyone was like, good for him. So apparently these are not popular speeding cams.
Well, they had them here, and there's an issue about them being entrapment. And the fact that, if you're speeding, I get it. But yeah, I totally love this. And I know it's vandalism. Don't be that way.
But he looks so, I'm just cracked if he's so enraged.
He's just like, yeah.
I shall throw everything around.
Give me that thing. I'll break that camera.
There will be violent kicking. That's so funny. And nobody slows down except for his getaway car. That's what's so entertaining about it.
You would think they'd be held down a little better,
All right.
Like bolted to the street or something. You just don't think that. And so they put out a call and given a phone number, and if you want to help the police, get out of here. Get out of here.
Scofflaw. I, for one, disapprove of that. Okay.
$99 million.
Do you want to hear how cool this is?
What?
There's a new fitness trend, and I absolutely love this. It's called plogging. Plogging. Okay, well, here's the deal. It's
How does one plog?
Well, it requires people to pick up trash while on a run. Now, it's very, very cool. It's a combination of jogging and
And what?
Plocka upp, which is Swedish for pickup, and that's where it started.
It's Swedish, that's why.
But so what they were doing is people go running along, and
Right.
then they pick stuff up, and it was amazing. They say that it burns more calories than merely jogging because there's a lot of bending and stooping and moving with your arms. So your arms are getting a workout, and so is your back.
Yeah.
This is so funny. They're at the point now where like fitness apps consider plogging a legitimate exercise. They say a 30-minute plog burns around 288 calories versus 235 just from jogging. And then, of course, you also get some squats and lunges in there.
Not those people. They had those grabbers.
Well, but for most people do.
They're lazy globbers.
They say they
globbers.
Ploggers.
Floggers.
They suggest bringing a bag, and they said, and it's funny because she said some people have like their own thing that makes them nuts. Like Emily Wright has a great Instagram account. Right. I was talking to her, and I said, what bugs you the most? And she goes, full diapers. She goes, I see them, and she goes, I see them even on mountain trails.
Oh my
and so she's got one of those picker-uppers too, and she takes hand sanitizer. She said, it's not that I don't think it's gross to pick it up. I do. She said, but I think it's even grosser to not take responsibility as you run past it. So it's called plogging, and it makes the world a better place.
The full diapers. Only bears are supposed to do that in the woods, folks. Not, ew.
People's the concept of how to abandon
What's your worst kind of trash? What would your worst kind of trash be?
The truckers. The jars.
Oh. Gatorade bottles. Do you know the story? See if you can guess what I'm talking about.
I was hoping to eat this cake later.
Long distance truckers don't want to stop their truck necessarily if they got enough gas, and they just want to keep going. So what they do is they buy the small Gatorade bottles, which have a wide neck on them, and then they drive along, and then they roll the window down and throw it out. The people doing, who adopt a highway, they're adopting more than a highway. Ew. How about that cake? Doesn't that cake look good?
It did till about 2 seconds ago. Yeah, it was, yeah.
Flogging.
All right, let's move on. Ironically, this is another thing that's going to put you off your feed today. Healthy foods you should never eat.
Okay.
Now, this is the thing. These are the things that everyone's like, oh, this is so healthy. It's so good for you. And he's going, not so fast, and here's why. Number one, fruit juice. They say fruit juice is literally as dangerous as soda.
Bull.
Well, here's why. That if you sit down to drink an 8-ounce glass of orange juice, you're consuming the juice of 4 medium-sized oranges in literally seconds. And plus there's no fiber, there's no pulp. You're not adding any kind of like nutrition to the diet. And as a matter of fact, the fructose is the biggest thing. The average fruit juice concentration is 45.5 grams per liter. For soda, it's 50 grams. So it's not like you're getting any lower. Now,
what, are you just going to ruin everything?
Here's the new one, soy protein.
What's wrong with soy protein?
Like edamame, which we leave. Here's the one thing, unfermented soy. What they're saying, it's genetically modified to withstand applications of glyphosate, which is the active ingredient in the weed killer Roundup.
Right.
And they were finding extreme levels of glyphosate in U.S. soy, meaning we're basically eating weed killer when we're eating non-organic soy.
Don't believe it.
Things like asthma, breast cancer, cystic fibrosis, hyperthyroidism, endometrial cancer have all been linked to the high levels of the weed killer component. Keep going. You have to do your face. You can't just do your name.
I did my name. Mm-hmm. I'm good. I read my name.
Farm-raised fish, this makes me so sad.
That's
like
wrong,
tilapia
too.
and Atlantic salmon.
Yeah, no.
Here's the deal. They're saying that it's like you may as well just have bacon, because what they're finding is there's inflammation boosting farm salmon. They found that omega-3 levels in farm salmon are rapidly dropping. They're about half of what they were 5 years ago, which makes me very sad.
Whatever.
And they said, here's the weird thing. I thought that it would be much better for farm raised, that you would have a cleaner, environment to raise them in. But
they have more fat.
They're saying the dioxin levels in farm-raised salmon are 11 times higher than those in wild salmon.
You're just trying to ruin everything.
I know. I'm sorry about that.
Right.
I know it's depressing, but man. Ooh, and then, of course, there's things like margarine. Yeah, the idea was supposed to be that margarine was lower in saturated fats than butter, so it would protect your heart health. This is not true. Trans fats are the problem, and of course, that's responsible for the primary use of heart attacks.
Right.
Yeah, so basically it is literally like a heart attack on a little dish, and when you're putting it on your toast, it's a big mistake. Do you feel inspired yet?
No. People are always trying to ruin everything. It's like people out there are eating salmon because of the amino acids or whatever it is.
Omega-3 fatty acids.
And they're working hard, and now this comes along.
You can have wild salmon. They're just saying it was... I won't cough on the cake. They were just saying that it's the farm salmon. Are those your cheeks? What is that supposed to be?
That's first year anniversary. That's what we're talking about today. Okay, it started off. See, the name started off really good, and then down here, it looked like Uncle Fester.
Maybe it'll help once you put the hair on. All right, we're going to be back in just a couple of minutes. We've got Hollywood Connection coming up, and Oprah Winfrey says there is one thing, only one thing that could convince her to run for president. We'll tell you what it is. The Todd and Erin Morning Stream is brought to you by Fink & McGregor, Mortgages Made Simple. If you go to fink-mcgregor.com, you'll find out that you can get a mortgage with a credit score as low as 600. Fink & McGregor, also by the Vein Clinic. If you go to theveinclinic.com, you can schedule an appointment and find out some amazing options for pain-free removal of varicose veins and spider veins. Your legs can look great again with the Vein Clinic. And also by Black Diamond Experts. They're experts in electric, plumbing, heating, and air. They also have a brand new store up in Ogden now. If you'd like to reach them, you can go to blackdiamondexperts.com.
So Jeff, you do mortgages, right?
I do.
How do you do?
Well, you go to our website, 4minutemortgage.com, fill out the application. We'll call you within 1 business day. The whole thing takes about a month, start to finish.
We went to the bank
They got really personal.
and went through all of our personal records and all of our finances.
And then there was that little deal about the $8,000 closing costs.
It took like 4 months.
That's funny. That's funny.
Welcome back to the Todd and Erin Morning Stream. First year anniversary. What is that? What is that?
I'm hungry.
What is that?
It's delicious.
Do you feel guilty at all? Just checking. Okay. All right, so Hollywood Connection. Which one are we talking about
Oprah.
first?
Read it up, baby.
Oprah Winfrey. Remember, she made that big speech, and all of a sudden everybody said, "You're sounding like you're going to run for president." Mm-hmm. And then people started talking about it, and her best friend,
Jill.
who?
Gail.
Gail. I couldn't hear you because you're eating cake.
It's delicious cake. It's not like I ate your face.
So Gail said the next morning, "Oh no, she's not going to do it. We stayed up last night and we talked about it. She's not going to run for president." Well, since she floated it out there, all these other people have come forward and they said, that might not be a bad idea.
I'm for it.
Were you? I've had enough of celebrities. I want a politician. The whole thing.
Yeah, but see, Oprah's smart enough to surround herself with people who actually know how the system works. I would have faith in her.
I'd rather have just a politician at this point. Kind of done with the celebrity thing. Anyway, the point being is that there's only one thing she's waiting for to let her decide if she's going to... You're still eating cake. What do you think it is, Erin? Don't act like you're pondering the question. That is so
Her
bad.
vast media empire.
No, she's already got that.
But
Reese Witherspoon was there too when she made that speech, and they were kind of all clapping together, going, "Ooh,
that's
this might
because they're
happen."
promoting A Wrinkle in Time right now, and they're all in the film, and it's
Right.
amazing.
She's praying, and she's waiting for God to tell her yes or no, and He hasn't done it yet.
She wants a message, like a clear-cut message.
Like a message. She wants something
like
that
a
says,
sign.
like a sign.
It says, Oprah, get moving.
And then everybody gets a new car.
You get a car. You get a presidency. You get a president.
That's actually a repeat, isn't it?
That's very interesting.
Isn't it Who was the Roosevelt that said a chicken in every pot and a car in every garage? It's coming back. Plus, we get a chicken.
I have always loved those.
I love chicken.
All right, let's go to Daisy. She's in the Gephardt Daily Newsroom. She is brought to you by Fink & McGregor Mortgages Made Simple. Look, you can make sense of all the new weird interest regulations and such, and someone can call you back within the next business day if you just go to fink-mcgregor.com for more information. Also by the Vein Clinic. Go to theveinclinic.com.
It's hard to talk when your mouth is full of cake, isn't it?
I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Look, I had a procedure there where they got rid of my varicose veins. My leg looked amazing within 3 days, and it was pain-free. When have you ever seen that before? Also, by Always Black Friday, 30 to 75% off every day. They're on 12th Street in Ogden. Daisy, my dear, what's going on today?
Thanks, Todd and Erin. Here's what's making national and world news headlines on Friday, March 2nd on Gebhardt Daily. Jobless claims in the United States fell to their lowest level in nearly 50 years, Department of Labor statistics showed Thursday. New claims fell about 10,000 to 210,000 at the end of last week, the data showed, the lowest level since December 6, 1969, when that figure was at 202,000. Experts say the fall in claims indicates companies are having trouble finding skilled employees to replace workers. However, the continuing claims of those already unemployed has increased to 1.9 million, the report shows. Utah is the third best, and Iowa is the best state to live in, and Louisiana is the worst, according to a new ranking by U.S. News and World Report this week that weighed a number of criteria. The magazine considered each state's infrastructure, healthcare, opportunity, education, and quality of life to determine the list. It rated on thousands of data points within 77 metrics to measure state performance. Minnesota ranked second, followed by Utah, then North Dakota and New Hampshire. Washington, Nebraska, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Colorado rounded out the top 10. And a man said he won a $200,000 South Carolina education lottery jackpot by playing numbers from an unusual source, a fortune cookie. The North Carolina man, who said he crosses the border into South Carolina to buy lottery tickets each week, said the Palmetto Cash 5 ticket that won him a $200,000 jackpot on Valentine's Day was purchased using numbers from the back of a fortune cookie. My wife eats the fortune cookies, the winner said, and I save our fortunes. He said the numbers from this particular cookie were 6, 8, 20, 26, and 31. And now time for another look at your Wasatch Front weather, brought to you by Brio Technologies, Utah's top audiovisual specialists. The forecast is for snow today and then some more on Saturday, but temperatures are going to be pretty mild. Sunday will be partly sunny and most likely dry with temps only in the upper 30s. Monday, of course, when everyone is back at work, is going to be warm and dry. That's it for now. For more news across the nation and around the world, go to GebhardtDaily.com. For now, Todd and Erin, back to you.
Do you know that it's National Meatball Day on Monday?
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. It's National Meatball Day, so if you want to celebrate, they were offering some suggestions on what you could do. For instance...
Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Daisy, she's eating your face.
I'm eating around your face. Davia's Northern Italian Steakhouse is celebrating for a $100 meatball.
Excuse me, say it again.
You can go in and celebrate National Meatball Day on Monday, and they will give you a meatball.
A meatball.
And a dish of noodles.
Noodles.
That will cost you $100.
That's not the noodle company.
No, don't complain, because this also does include a glass of wine.
From where?
Well, the same place.
What? Usually it's like National Pancake Day. You get a free short stack like we just did at House of Pancakes.
Yeah.
So this should be, hey, come on in and have a free meatball.
Apparently not.
Why 100?
Well, it's made of Wagyu beef, truffles, foie gras,
What kind of beef?
Wagyu. It's not. It's the one that's even fancier than Kobe beef.
You know, the Kobe beef where they massage them and they give them beer to drink. So they don't care if they're going to be eaten. They're
it's
just
like really fine and relaxed.
A little lower on the haunch there, right by the rib steaks.
No, apparently not. And yeah, they were requiring reservations. It does come with a creamy shallot and champagne sauce.
Oh, that makes all the difference in the world.
So that $100 meatball that's a lot of meatball.
It doesn't make any sense to me. And I like meatballs.
Mm-hmm. All right, coming up next, this is like the most interesting story. They found a toddler, and you know, we've all dealt with allergies and problems, and you know, there's so many challenges. They have a toddler who's allergic to water.
What?
To water. Tell you about it next. See, I knew
The
you
Todd and
wouldn't be
Erin
able to
Morning
resist.
stream is brought to you by Fink and McGregor. If you go to fink-mcgregor.com, there's a short 4-minute quiz, and at the end of it, you can find a whole array of mortgage options, and someone will call you back from Fink and McGregor within the next business day. Also by Utah Credit Approval. Go to utahcreditapproval.com because they know that bad things happen to good people, but that shouldn't stop you from repairing your credit and getting a reliable automobile at utahcreditapproval.com. And also all Utah Plumbing, Heating, and Air. John has 24/7 service because he knows that emergencies can happen any time of the day or night. And right now they have a $69 special to check out all your heating systems to make sure they're working well. Just go to allutahplumbing.com.
This is not my fault.
Really?
This is not my fault.
You've been judging me all morning, and you just clawed into my side of the cake.
You know, you're eating Daisy's face here.
I'm
Wow,
eating-
you've been busy.
I've been eating around Daisy's face. Thank you very
all
much.
the extra frosting is.
Mm-hmm.
Come over here, and I'm being very nice.
Are you kidding? It looks like a berry. What is that?
You know, we should have cut it, right? There might be some other people who want.
We can cut around our disgusting areas.
It's true.
All right.
Tell me
Moving
about this
on.
poor child.
This is amazing. 18 months old, and she has a severe allergy to water. It's gotten to the point where even a 15-second bath causes rashes, hives, and blisters.
What is this?
Heartbreaking. Since her diagnosis in October of 2017, they've readjusted their entire lives to try to help her. They actually took her to the Genetics and Rare Diseases Information Center, and her mom, Brittany, said, Ivy is now changed everything. We're an indoor family because they can't risk going
Water.
out and like there's rain. I mean, and they're in,
Sprinklers that have left the grass wet.
yeah, and they're in Minnesota where it rains all the time.
Right.
They have to keep crayons and markers away from her so she doesn't get any markers on her that have to be washed off with water.
Oh no.
There's a lot more TV time because, and they can't even let her get worked up and because she'll start sweating. Which once again,
what happens to her? She rashes.
Literally, all she needs is a 15-second exposure, and it's rashes, hives, and blisters. Excruciatingly painful
So what
blisters.
are they going to do? I mean,
they're rethinking trips. They were thinking about going to Disney World, and she said, and she said, this is the things that kids dream of. She said, but we don't know what we're allowed to have her do. The thing that scares her now is what happens if she becomes internally allergic to water.
right, and she drinks water and stuff. What does she drink now?
She still drinks water, but she says, well, I wonder one day if her throat will start swelling up when she drinks it. And she said, and the hardest thing is when she cries.
Oh no. Oh no.
Because she's 18 months old. I mean, it's like not. Of course she's going to. So the house they're renting in was built in 1901. It doesn't have air conditioning, so it's hard to keep it cool. So right now they have been doing a GoFundMe campaign.
Right.
They're trying to raise money so that they can get air conditioning and do some medical things to make it better.
What's the name
Look
they
at
go
her
to?
little face, though. Look at her little sweet baby
Yeah.
face.
Where do they
Isn't
go?
she amazing? It's Ivy Lynn. That's Ivy Lynn. If you go to GoFundMe, you can just look it up right by that. Ivy Lynn. Or you can even look up allergic to water. It'll still take you to the same place. But I want to donate because I just love them.
What a problem.
I can't even. Can you imagine the complexity of how you would raise this child? I mean, how would you do it?
Is she like the only person?
Right now, she's the only one that they've seen that has this kind of fluid-based disorder, is what they're calling it.
That's crazy.
Water. That's your tears. I mean, how do you bathe? I mean, it's everything. It's just. And she's such a beautiful little girl.
I'm going to do this story really quick.
Okay.
San Francisco, the San Francisco mayor, San Francisco is a sanctuary city, found out that ICE was going to go in and grab immigrants, illegal immigrants.
They're going to do a sweep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the mayor announced it on television that it was coming.
Well, there you go.
They're pissed.
Yeah.
Mugshot of the week.
Oh, man, it is this. You have this story.
What do you do when you're bored?
I read or I go online.
You read or you go online?
Or if Zoe's there, I'm never bored. I'm usually terrified.
What if you were a burglar?
I'd go burgle something, I guess.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm bored. I'm a burglar. Time to burgle.
Okay.
So this guy busted in. He busted into this place, this business, and he was going through, rifling through it, looking for something, and he found it. The police pull up. They arrest him. In his car, something he'd taken from the building, was a big tub of formaldehyde and some tools.
A big tub of formaldehyde? Was this like, what, is this like one of those taxidermy places or something? What was it?
Funeral home. He broke into a funeral home.
He broke into a funeral home?
Yeah, yeah. And he took a bunch of stuff and he put it in the car, and the police pull up and he's still holding the crowbar.
That's awkward.
That's boring. I mean, if you're bored,
That's
yeah.
That's sad. Did you show the mugshot? Show it again, please.
Oh yeah, yeah. He looks
Mugshot
bored.
of the week, baby.
Let me go get Daisy.
Look how bitter he looks.
Oh God.
You should look bitter, pal. Do you know why? Because you're going to prison now, and people are going to tell you about all their creative stuff. You're going to go, I broke into a funeral home and I stole formaldehyde. Silly man.
All right.
Silly man.
This is the goodbye.
Now, you'll know I ate around your face.
Oh, thank you for eating
Let me show
around
that.
my face.
Because your face is too beautiful. I didn't want
Oh,
to mess with it.
Todd, look how handsome you are.
See, right?
Look at your funny little red nose and your red ears.
So here we are. This is the...
So we're taking pictures all over the place here.
Because it's exciting.
Beautiful.
So here's Daisy, and you'll
There's
see
Daisy.
her stunning likeness. This is, of course, the first anniversary of the Todd and Erin Morning stream, and as you can see, Todd and I...
Excuse me. You said it. You have to do them.
Todd and I couldn't
I
wait.
I think Walmart will probably contact us and offer us jobs after
I
this.
think so,
Right?
for sure. Yeah, that's good.
All right, you guys have a great day. Ow! Oh, I shot myself. You guys have a great day. We're going to eat cake and look forward to another year on getpartdaily.com. See you guys. Bye. They smell good.
Yeah, they do. Isn't that
Let's
weird?
eat cake.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Those short little arms. It's just so hard to pull a ripcord.